Good morning.
May we begin?
Oh yes, go ahead.
Hydrogen is like a green shape. You can shape whatever you desire and power the world with different possibilities. I am Anvi.
And I am Vanshika. The Green Hydrogen welcome you to the chemistry lab.
Okay.
So you are taking us
All
on
right.
a tour. Yeah.
Our lab is focused on the development of green hydrogen technologies. We are dedicated to find the solutions for the production and the storage of hydrogen.
To begin, first of all, the students of the chemistry lab are going to dedicate a song on the importance of hydrogen.
Where do you want us to go?
In the periodic table you come first, the most important element in the universe. Your name is hydrogen, and even though you're small, you are the most important element of all.
You only have one proton
In your nucleus,
and one electron you can lose.
to become one plus, your name is hydrogen, and even though you're small, you're the most important element of all.
You are a nuclear future in the sun, giving rise to other elements, but still you're number one. Two of your atoms form to form a molecule, a gas which ignites and errors and explodes a fuel. Your name is hydrogen,
And even though you're small, you're the most important element of all.
the product of this combustion. You should know. There's another molecule called H2O.
Your name is hydrogen, and even though you're small, you're the most important element of all.
A topic that have the potential to revolutionize the power of the world and shape whatever you desire.
We are dedicated to find importance of hydrogen. We are having a wall that depicts the importance of hydrogen. Here is we are having a green hydrogen cycle that depicts its production in the nature itself and its uses as a green energy source.
Green hydrogen has a promising approach. Green hydrogen has a promising approach that can form the sustainable energy and the most environment-friendly energy. Have you ever wondered that where does the solar energy came from? So the answer is hydrogen.
Hydrogen is a very attractive clean source of energy for several reasons. One of the main reasons is its natural production and its abundance in the nature. The production of helium in the nature itself by nuclear fission, depicting the sun, it gives rise to the production of clean energy we use in the solar panels and all the sustainable products that we are using till today. This area of lab is dedicated to the model that gives the visitor to a visual aid in how we can produce hydrogen in a creative way by using the waste materials. It is shiny waste to energy.
The collection of aluminum foil is being reacted with the sodium hydroxide in order to produce hydrogen gas.
However, aluminum foil is wasted by everyone, and we can see that we usually wrap aluminum in aluminum as foil, and after consumption of a food, we just simply throw it in the dustbin. Well, aluminum is really precious metal, and it should not be wasted. So,
The important part of this plant is sodium hydroxide, which reacts with aluminum metal in order to produce hydrogen gas. We can produce hydrogen gas with various ways. Some of the ways are here.
first we can see that it is electrolysis. In this, an electric current is being passed to water. It splits water into hydrogen and oxygen.
Then we have the photoelectrolysis. In this we use sunlight to create H2O, which is country is expected to hit the Indian roads with hydrogen-run vehicles in 2025, if not in 2024. So the word the hydrogen-run vehicles is amazing itself, and we might have some questions revolving around in our minds regarding this. So my team is going to express some most three important and extractive questions. The first is, what is a hydrogen-run vehicle?
The hydrogen vehicle is generally used to refer to that type of electrical vehicle that use of hydrogen electric fuel cell.
Now I'm going to explain you how it functions or how it works. As you can see here, there is a hydrogen tank. It consists of hydrogen gas. When the hydrogen gas is supplied to the fuel cell with a reactor ball, the fuel cell gets mixed with the hydrogen and the oxygen here to produce an electricity in a chemical reaction. The chemical reaction occurs here in the power control unit. This unit manages the flow of electricity with the chemical reaction and it passes to the motor unit. This motor unit changes the electrical energy of that chemical into the mechanical energy which then moves the vehicles and the car moves. The only emission which is produced by the FCEV, fuel cell electric vehicle, is H2O, is the water vapor. That's it. And as you know that this car is basically really environmentally friendly, so we are expecting to hit the Indian roads in 2032. The Toyota is even now to hit the Indian roads with Miara. So I hope you like this, and we will now move on to the advantages and disadvantages.
There are some advantages of hydrogen running vehicles. The hydrogen running vehicles use toric fuel in them, and that toric fuel helps the hydrogen running vehicle's engine to move easily, and it delivers an excellent performance with that. And the second advantage is the driving range. Hydrogen vehicles have a long driving range, and it provides more driving range than electric vehicles. And the third advantage is that hydrogen emits not the carbon but water as an emission. That is very environment friendly for our environment. And in the other electric cars, the driving range depends on the temperature. But in the hydrogen fuel cell cars, there is no effect of temperature on the driving range, and the driving range remains the same. And the last advantage is that hydrogen can be refueled in a short period of time. It never takes much time. These are some advantages of hydrogen fuel cell powered cars.
Disadvantage of hydrogen. The vehicles are running on hydrogen technologies. Biofuel fossil and it will lead to carbon fossil fuels. That is what.
Make you aware of the production of hydrogen and its uses as rocket fuel cell.
So, as you can see, this is hydrogen fuel cell. It uses chemical energy of hydrogen to produce electricity. Basically, fuel cells are used for primary and backup power for commercial, industrial, and residential vehicles. They are also used to power fuel cells in buses, trains, and submarines. Now, let's talk about some advantages of hydrogen. So, hydrogen is clean and flexible energy source to support zero carbon energy strategies. They are renewable and readily available in abundance, and they are highly effective than fossil fuels.
Here the question arises, why hydrogen is used as fuel? So the answer is that it is light and powerful. So the answer is that it is light and extremely liquid. It is light and extremely powerful rocket, and it burns with extreme intensity.
Now I will explain about SSLV-D2. The second developmental flight is SSLV, Small Satellite Launch Vehicle. SSLV-D2 is launched on February 10, 2023 at 9:18 hours. It was intended to enhance EOS Janus 1 and Satellite 2, and it was circular orbit in 450 kilometers and complete its flight in 15 minutes.
Is a very flammable gas. So the Nisha will tell you about what precautions should be taken while using hydrogen as fuel cell.
Liquid hydrogen must be stored at 253 degrees Celsius and handled with extreme care. So never smoke near the place where hydrogen is generated, and never smoke near
largest nuclear test ever. We Indians also have this power. In India, we have our first ever Indian hydrogen bomb, which was detonated in Rajasthan desert, named Pokhran, which was known as the peaceful explosion. Her director of University of Tennessee's institution called the hydrogen bomb as a city killer, which would probably annihilate between 100 and 1,000 times more people than an atomic bomb. Thank you.
So now, Reva will explain the working of the fuel cell.
The hydrogen is fed to the anode and oxygen is fed to the cathode. The catalyst divides hydrogen into electrons and protons. The electrons goes through an external circuit to produce electricity. At the cathode, electrons, protons and oxygen combine to produce water as a byproduct of this reaction.
Now let us make you aware about the difficulties of using hydrogen as a fuel.
Good morning, respected Principal Ma'am and dear Chief Guest. I am Tamanna.
I am Ruchi.
I am Tanish.
I am Hariom.
We are here to talk about difficulties regarding hydrogen fuel. Hydrogen is produced from a process called steam methane reforming, which depends upon natural gas and releases carbon dioxide.
Another process is used as called electrolysis, which requires a large amount of electricity and still in high helium.
Difficulty in storage of hydrogen. Hydrogen is light and low density gas which is difficult to store and transport. New infrastructure and technology are required to store hydrogen.
How hydrogen is stored? Material base, adsorbents, material capable of storing hydrogen. Liquid organic compounds, use of liquid compounds that can store hydrogen. Interstitial hydrides, use of metal alloys that can absorb and dissolve hydrogen. Complex hydride, use of complex compounds that can store hydrogen. Chemical hydrogen, use of chemical compounds that can release hydrogen.
Physical base. Compressed gas. Hydrogen is compressed at very high pressure in tanks. Tanks are very heavy. Cold compression. Hydrogen is compressed at high pressure and then cooled at very room temperature. Liquid hydrogen. Liquid hydrogen is insulated in tanks and they are very stored in tanks.
Difficulties in safety of hydrogen. Hydrogen is highly flammable gas, which raises concern about safety. It is difficult to transport. Any potential failure can cause an explosion.
Difficulties in distribution of hydrogen. There is currently lack of infrastructure in India for the production, storage and distribution of hydrogen. This include lack of hydrogen refueling stations and pipelines for transporting.
Some elements, same element with same atomic number but different mass number. Generally, we have three isotopes of hydrogen. First one is protium. Protium is composed of one electron, one proton. Its atomic mass is 1.00794 AMU and its mass number is 1. It is a non-radioactive isotope and it is used as fuel and in hydrogenation of vegetable oil. Now my friend Gas will tell you about deuterium.
And the second isotope of hydrogen is deuterium. It is composed of one electron, one proton and one neutron. Its mass number is 2. Its atomic mass is 2.014. It is not radioactive. It is used as neutron moderator. And the third isotope of hydrogen is tritium. Tritium is composed of one electron, one proton and two neutrons. Its mass number is 3. Its atomic mass is 3.016. It is radioactive. It is used as radioactive tracer.
Abundant element found in universe. It is the lightest element of water. Water is an inorganic compound. The chemical formula of water is H2O. This is the structure of water. Methane. Methane is a hydrocarbon that is the primary component of natural gas. It is also a greenhouse gas. The chemical formula of methane is CH4. This is the structure of methane. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid is an inorganic chemical. It is very strong acid. When hydrogen is dissolved in chlorine, hydrochloric acid is formed. The chemical formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. Now my friend will explain you other component of hydrogen peroxide. The chemical formula of hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. It is used as an oxidized bleaching agent. This is the structure of hydrogen peroxide. Ammonia. Ammonia is a colorless, highly irritating gas with a sharp, suffocating odor. It dissolves easily in water to form ammonium hydroxide solution. It has the molecular formula NH3. This is the structure of ammonia. Sucrose. Sucrose is a sugar composed of glucose and fructose subunits. It is produced naturally in plants and is the main constituent of white sugar. It has a molecular formula C12H22O11. Thank you.
On this side.
Last but not the least, the question arises, why hydrogen? And the answer is here.
Good morning everyone. Myself Chinky and today I am here to present why hydrogen is important. Excellent energy carrier. It is also economically competitive than other fuels. Most hydrogen is formed from fossil fuels, especially natural gas. A clean fuel with zero greenhouse emissions. After combustion, the byproduct form is water that is much secure than other commercial fuels. Thank you.
Thank you so much everyone for listening us very patiently and providing your insights with us and giving your precious time. Now please ma'am, give us your valuable feedback that how you feel visiting our
knowledge regarding hydrogen. Thank you so much and all the very best for your future endeavors. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, my lovely children. First of all, thanks to Madam Jino to give us this honor and have this beautiful experience today with you all. And my compliments to the staff who has really trained the students very well. And to be very honest, because I am myself English literature, so I've learned science from today from you. So thank you very much for that insight into hydrogen and everything that you explained. I will remember and carry it along and ask next time, definitely I'll bring a big team of my students. Yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Karan sir, if you could
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to have a glance of this great lab. And it was great work done by the students and the sir, sir. So all of you are best in explaining the theme, whatever be the thoughts and whatever you want to deliver. So it is clearly delivered to us.
Yes.
And these are the baby steps that will turn out to be the leaders of your future. Out of you, and you will be the great leaders of future about the science and of the country, because the school is giving you this opportunity to speak out and give your best. So keep this up and stay motivated. Thank you.
I think under the guidance of the science gold medalist, as a team, you are really in the process of creating tomorrow's scientists, what I see here in this school particularly. Madam, credit goes to you and to you. Yes. And children, take a vow today that one of you, not one, many of you should see in the science field as scientists, as researchers, not only doctor ko na, engineer ko na, no, scientists. We need more and more brains, and they are going to be from you only. You, yeah? You. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Now there's a second round of applause for the students also and the judges.
These are the gas-electric hybrid system in which vehicle's kinetic energy it is converted into the electrical energy, and the vehicle's battery can be recharged by plugging into the external source of electrical energy.
Our friends will betray us about EV30 campaign.
This wall stands for EV30 campaign. India supports this campaign. This campaign currently aims to get 30% of the vehicle sales of India by 2030 to be electric. This drive currently has 13 member countries and 23 supporting organizations. This aims to help realize multiple benefits given by the electric mobility for innovation, industrial development, and reduction of local air pollution. It also works towards the development of charging infrastructure.
Now, our friends will put some light on the working of electrical vehicles.
Electric vehicles are vehicles that are powered by an electric motor that draws electricity from battery and is capable of being charged from an external source. Electric vehicles work on electricity instead of fossil fuels like petrol or diesel. EVs use battery pack to store energy in them, which powers the motor.
Majorly, four parts of electrical vehicles are: first, lithium-ion battery, DC motor, controller, and regenerative braking system.
When semiconductors will be made in India.
Yeah, there goes the once again.
They would be cheaper when semiconductors will be made in India.
When they will be made in India.
Yes.
So you are going to make them in India, right?
Yes.
That will make the difference.
So major companies in India are Tata, Mahindra, and Ola Electric.
So good morning everyone. So we have made a prototype of an electric vehicle, the e-car. We have used a 9-volt battery, 2 DC motors and a on-off switch. Now my friend will tell the advantages of this vehicle.
It has many advantages over other cars such as better performance, they do not use fossil fuels, and it is eco-friendly.
So I will give you trial of this car.
Well, who is the engineer of this car? Oh, good.
As we are moving to the green side, let's look at the future of electric vehicles. Ready to go into the future? The market for electric vehicles has grown rapidly in recent years and is expected to continue at a fast pace over the coming decade. Electric cars in United States increased from 0.2% in 2011 to 4.6% in 2021.
S&P Global Mobility forecast is the United States could reach 40% of the total passengers, and more optimistic projections could be seen there surpassing 50% by 2030.
Electric vehicles are the future. Manufacturing companies are putting more efforts for moving from traditional vehicles to electric cars. There are plenty of benefits to owning an electric vehicle with the right amount of functionality and infrastructure.
Honey, do you know that there are 3 levels of charging stations? No, I don't have information about it. Our friends will let you know about it.
Level 1. Level 1 is the slowest type of charging equipment. It almost takes nearly a full day to charge an electric vehicle. It has only approximately 7 km range per hour. It plugs directly into 120 volt standard AC outlet, supplying an average power of 1.3 kilowatt to 2.4 kilowatt. And on the other hand, when you come to level 2 charger, it is faster as compared to level 1 charger. It uses 200 to 240 volt power sources
faster than level 1 charger, so it is convenient as well as efficient. It will reduce the time of charging, and it is best for daily use vehicles. And on the other hand, level 3 charger is fastest among both of them, so it is bestest among all.
Our school was a national level winner for their model on the wind-powered electric car.
Very good.
Good morning everyone. Myself Ravpreet Singh. Our topic is wind-powered electric vehicle. Keeping in mind the environmental issues, these days the government is promoting electric vehicles, so they are becoming common in our day-to-day life. For example, e-rickshaw, e-scooty and other electric vehicles. We know that it is difficult to charge electric vehicle while traveling. To solve this problem, we have developed a system. In this system, there are two car radiator fans attached with DC motor respectively, which are placed on the roof of an electric vehicle. When an electric vehicle starts moving, the car radiator fans will also start rotating due to air pressure, and hence the DC motor will also rotate, which converts the mechanical energy into electrical energy. Now let's take a look how it works. As when we are moving the car radiator fans, it will give some amount of force in this. We are moving it very slowly, so it gives less amount of force. But when it will be placed on the roof of an electric vehicle, it will give more amount of force and charge the battery side by side. We have also done live experiment in this, you can see.
ਵਾਤਾਵਰਣ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰੋ ਯੋਗਦਾਨ, ਜੀਵ ਜੰਤੂ ਦੀ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਰੋ ਮਹਾਦਾਨ। ਚਲੋ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਕਿੱਟ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰੀਕਲ ਵਹੀਕਲ ਦੀ ਮਹੱਤਤਾ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣੀਏ।
ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ e-vehicles ਤੇ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਸ ਆ ਉਹ ਦੱਸਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ এনवायरमेंट ਵਿੱਚ ਪੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵੱਧ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਹਨ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀਜ਼ ਦਾ ਵਧਣਾ, ਪੇੜਾਂ ਦਾ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਕੱਟ ਹੋਣਾ ਤੇ ਵੱਧਦੀ ਹੋਈ ਟੈਕਨੋਲੋਜੀ, ਤੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਕਾਰਨ ਹੈ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ। ਤੇ ਇਸ ਲਈ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਾਤਾਵਰਣ ਨੂੰ ਬਚਾਈਏ। ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਾਤਾਵਰਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਬਿਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਫੈਲ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹਨ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਹ ਲੈਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਆ। ਇਸ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਝਲਕ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
दादी जी की बात ठीक हो?
हाँ पुत्र मैं ठीक हाँ।
कोई खंघ रहे हो? कोई बीमार तो नहीं?
ना ना पुत्र सिर्फ गड्डियां धुएं करके है।
वो कि दादी जी?
ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਧੂਆਂ ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਕਾਰਖਾਨੇ 'ਚ ਨਿਕਲਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਹਿਰੀਲਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਿਹਤ ਲਈ ਹਾਨੀਕਾਰਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ।
ਸੱਚੀ दादी जी? ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਦਾ ਹੱਲ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ?
ਪੁੱਤਰ ਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਇਹਦਾ ਹੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਹੋ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੀ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਚਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।
ਜ਼ਰੂਰ दादी जी।
ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਕਿ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਤਾਵਰਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ, ਇਸ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ ਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ e-vehicles ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਯੋਗ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ। e-vehicles ਦੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਹਨ, ਆਓ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣੇ?
ਵਧੀਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਦੱਸ। ਰਣਵੀਰ ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਤੂੰ ਨਵੀਂ ਗੱਡੀ ਲਈ ਆ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਲਈ ਆ?
ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਟਾਟਾ ਟਿਆਗੋ EV ਲਈ ਆ। ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਯਾਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਗੱਲ ਆ ਕਿ ਤੂੰ ਨਵੀਂ ਕਾਰ ਲੈ ਲਈ ਆ।
ਅੱਛਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਫਾਇਦੇ ਵੀ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ।
ਯਾਰ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਜਲਦੀ ਚਾਰਜ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ, ਨਾਲੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਪੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ।
ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਨੋਇਜ਼ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਬਾਕੀ ਕਾਰਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਜਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਵਾਈਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਆ। ਚੱਲ ਮੰਨ ਲਿਆ ਇਹਦੇ ਇੰਨੇ ਫਾਇਦੇ, ਨਾ ਪੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੀ, ਨਾ ਇਹ ਨੋਇਜ਼ ਪੋਲੂਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੀ, ਨਾ ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਨਾਲੇ ਇਹ ਜਲਦੀ ਚਾਰਜ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਚੱਲ ਇਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੱਡਾ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਦੱਸ।
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਤੇ ਡੀਜ਼ਲ ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੇ?
ਕਿੰਨੇ ਸਾਲ ਲੱਗਦੇ?
300 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਸਾਲ।
ਹੈ 300 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਸਾਲ?
ਹਾਂ 300 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਸਾਲ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਪੈਟਰੋਲ ਦੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ। ਇਸ ਲਈ ਸਾਨੂੰ e-vehicles ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ।
ਹੁਣ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਆ ਕਿ 300 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਸਾਲ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ e-vehicle ਫੋਸਿਲ ਫਿਊਲ ਬਣਨ ਨੂੰ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਪੋਪੂਲੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿਨ ਪਰ ਦਿਨ ਵੱਧਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਲਈ ਫੋਸਿਲ ਫਿਊਲ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ એનર્ਜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਫੋਰਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਘਟਦੇ ਹੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਲਦ ਤੋਂ ਜਲਦ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੇਂ ਅਲਟਰਨੇਟਿਵ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰਿਕ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ।
Welling e-vehicle is the most convenient and non-polluting vehicle. It is powered by 60-volt lithium-ion battery and its holding capacity is 150 kg. Its charging time is 4 to 5 hours and it can move up to 70 to 75 kilometers per charge.
You will be shocked to know that e-scooters consume only 1.25 units of electricity for a single charge. So it costs just ₹10 to charge a penny Falcon. It is loaded with many other special components like converter, controller, motor, etc. Controller helps to regulate the flow of the battery, and converters helps in converting DC power into AC power. It has smart assistance system, anti-theft alarm, and reverse gear also. It has many advantages. For example, no fuel is required, so we save money on gas. They are environment friendly also, as they do not emit carbon emissions. And you will be amazed to know that the drivers of the e-bikers have reduced carbon emissions up to 17 kg. Thank you.
Union Head Minister for Road Transport and Railways, Nitin Gadkari, he has said to aim Atmanirbhar Bharat for electric vehicle batteries in the upcoming years.
प्रेजेंट गवर्नमेंट के कैबिनेट में एक सीनियर मिनिस्टर ने कहा कि हमारा वर्ल्ड जो है अब पड़ोसी देशों के साथ बिजनेस करने में दिलचस्पी नहीं रखता, तो ये हमारे देश के लिए बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है, जिससे इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल्स के कारोबार में बढ़ोतरी आएगी, जिससे हमारे देश में अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट खत्म होगी और जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो है क्रिएट होगी।
This is Atmanirbhar Bharat Search India achieve energy independent by 2047 introduced Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan.
At present, we are using diesel buses which pollutes the air, and diesel-powered school buses produce more than 5 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions, which pollutes the air, and also it is harmful for the children who ride these buses every day.
But in future, साਡਾ स्कूल इन्होंने डेवलप करेगा कि अराउंड 2030 ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਪਾਸੇ ਇਲੈਕਟ੍ਰਿਕ ਬੱਸਿਸ ਦੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਣਗੀਆਂ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਹੀ ਕਲੀਨ ਕੁਆਇਟ ਤੇ ਹੈਲਦੀ
Potential increase in fuel and petrol prices, Indian government has aimed to reduce it by introducing the production and marketing of e-vehicles. For this purpose, they have launched many policies to reduce its cost. So let's have a look on it.
So here is the government policy that government have introduced for electronic vehicles. As per phase 2, the maximum limit of subsidy on any electronic vehicle is 20% of its overall cost. FAME India is a part of National Electronic Mobility Mission. It was launched by government in 2011. Subsidy can be claimed by 2, 3 and 4 wheelers.
Charging stations are required so that everyone can charge their vehicles at any time. They don't need to carry their chargers along with them. And the more the buyers, so the more the profit to the environment and people. Here are some benefits like creation of new jobs, as more buyers will get involved in buying vehicles, so they need more workers. This reduces the unemployability. And electric vehicles are good for the environment, and this reduces health problems.
Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. Let's get some knowledge about Indian and Australian deal. Indian and Australian deal. Australia is all set to supply all the required materials to India for the electrical e-vehicles.
As India pushes for EV and clean energy, this deal is very important because of critical minerals like copper, cobalt and nickel, which are building blocks of modern technology.
Minerals are everywhere, in your smartphones, laptops, wind turbines, fighting jets, drones and in electric vehicles.
We really appreciate all the efforts put by our friends. Now, to save our environment, we really want all of you to take a pledge along with us.
Amma and sir, sir.
We pledge to save.
We pledge to save
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth
For us.
for us
And for our future generations.
and for our future generations.
We have one planet.
We have one planet
That is irreplaceable.
that is irreplaceable,
To be cherished.
to be cherished
And protected.
and protected
By all.
by all.
First of all, I must say you all have mastery over the content. Yes. So, appreciation to all of you. A big clap. you explain the topic, the content yourself or through videography or through real object. It is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Yes.
And many, many congratulations to the principal ma'am. You know how it is done? It is the able guidance of your principal ma'am. All the very best to the concerned teacher. Well done. Great efforts done by you and your entire team. I hope you will grow more and more under the able guidance of your principal ma'am as well as your concerned teacher. Here you are. Very well done. Very well done. A great explanation. A wonderful knowledge we got. A lot of efforts you have done. You have put in your entire physical lab. Thank you so much. We are lucky to be here.
To be here today. Exactly. She's right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you all for giving us this opportunity to have a voyage of this scientific temperament and all the exhibition. So it is great. So in the 75 years of Indian independence, we have achieved a lot of landmarks. And still it is a long road to go. We have to turn ourselves from consumers to producers, from job seekers to innovators. So it was quite amazing to know that the students of this class know about the Atmanirbhar Bharat and the government initiatives that the government is taking. So it is that, so we have to work on the innovation and the patent regime. Instead of being job seekers to H1 visa and all that, we have to turn ourselves into innovators. So this is the great way. So government is working on it. So they are setting ATL labs, Atal Tinkering labs, and this is the school which is making best use of this ATL labs and all that. And you are lucky to be in this school, in this great school, which is working on the innovation of the students. So it is not about the rote learning. These are the values. These are the terms you will cherish in the later life of yourselves. So these are the institutions. So whatever you are gaining here, so is going to help in your future. So in this institution, the flow of knowledge is quite streamlined from the top to bottom, from the principal ma'am to the teachers and the students, and the message is conveyed to the society. So this is the streamlined flow, and this is the accomplishment and the achievement of the principal ma'am. That the flow of knowledge and the information is going through its streamlined process. It's going to the society. It's not that you are doing here. So through the cable and through the mouth wording, it is all spreading in the society. So thank you to make us part of this journey. Thank you.
I think already said enough. Both of them had left no words for me to say, but I will just add on one thing, that any principal of any institution, you say head, head means brain, and the body is the teachers and the students. So you all form one beautiful body of Kamala Nehru School. And she's the head, and you are the limbs, and you are the offsprings, and like sir said, innovation. Now I will conclude just by saying, innovation will lead you to Atmanirbhar Bharat. That's it.
It's about these buses, children.
Yeah, they said you will have.
The children, right now the system which we have adopted is we have outsourced the buses, the transport to a transporter. We don't own these buses. But yes, we can put up a clause now when we make the agreement, we want electric buses. Alright, and if God wants it, maybe one fine day we own electric buses in the school. But point well taken. I really appreciate that you go to that extent, that's very good. And now before we call it a day, I have two wonderful teachers here. I have Govinda sir and I have Amna. Congratulations.
vulnerability is all an attacker needs. Good morning. I'm Naveen Kaur.
Hi, Aman.
And we are celebrating Innovation and Creativity Fest. Welcome to Computer Lab.
Cyber means. ठीक है, no problem. चलो. Cyber means information technology or computers. AI world is beautiful.
But it can be detrimental also if someone intends to use it in a prohibited manner. So, it is our responsibility to not be a part of it, neither as an attacker nor as a victim. Ma'am, please come in.
A world of screens and boards, where the virtual and real explored, we navigate our digital space in a cyberspace that never fades. Cyber, all around, bits and bytes without a sound, connecting us from far and wide in a web that's never some sight. Cyber, all around, bits and bytes without a sound, connecting us from far and wide in a web that never some sight.
Now, Ekamji, Novi and Najib would like to present a role play on cyber security.
Oh no! Oh no, my personal information is lost. Oh no.
Hey bro, what happened? Please help me, my personal information is lost.
Don't worry, I will help you. Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is security offered through online services to protect your online information. It helps in securing data from threats such as eavesdropping, phishing, misuse of data, etc. Now we will learn how to maintain cybersecurity. By installing firewall in the network, we can protect our internal network from malicious programs from external network. By installing antivirus, we can protect our system from potential unwanted programs. Third and the last point is managing password. It is very important to manage password. By managing password, we can protect our device. Now take this and
thank you. Now I will next.
Now we will let us know about the different types of hackers.
No technology connected to internet is unhackable. Basically, there are 6 types of hackers. First is black hat hacker. These are malicious hackers. Their reason for hacking is personal or financial gain, cyber espionage, etc. Next is white hat hacker. They are ethical hackers and they are hired by companies for penetration testing. Next are gray hat hackers. They are not always ethical, but they don't have malicious intentions too. Next is green hat hackers. They are new and unskilled. They are newbie hackers, so they might not know everything that there is to know about hacking. Blue hat hackers. They are hired by companies for sniffing out bugs. And last, red hat hackers. They are vigilante hackers. They use their hacking skills for conveying messages for social, political, ideological, regional, etc. reasons. Thank you.
Email addresses, telephone numbers, encrypted passwords, and date of birth. The stolen information was then sold on dark web to cyber criminals. Yahoo faced criticism for handling the situation and for not taking adequate measures to protect its users. This incident also highlighted that we should have strong passwords. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today I am going to talk about Aadhaar security benefits. Aadhaar card is the very common used by the people of India, and it has a world largest database so that everyone can use it. It provides a specific, unique and digit identical number to all the people in the India. There are many Aadhaar card data breaches that has reported in the media, where the personal information of the people has been stolen by the unauthorized people. The government has taken major steps to prevent this, so that they can prevent the information of the people. Thank you.
we are celebrating Innovation and Creativity Fest, and for that, we all are working together for promoting cyber safety. We have prepared a website using coding languages HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The topics of our class that are going to be discussed are cyberbullying, cybersecurity, online privacy and AI ethics. Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is the practice of defending computers, servers, mobiles, electronic communication systems from malicious attacks such as worms, viruses, and Trojan horse, eavesdropping, etc. Types of cybersecurity. Network security. It is the practice of securing a computer network connected over internet. Next, application security. It focuses on keeping software and devices secure and free of threats. Information security. It protects the integrity and privacy of data both stored in storage and transit. Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is bullying with the use of digital technologies. It includes sending, sharing and posting of false, mean and humiliating content over social media and in other internet platforms, which leads to humiliating and embarrassment. It also leads to various mental issues such as depression. Online privacy. It is the level of privacy protection an individual has while he or she is connected over internet. It is really important to maintain online privacy, and for that we should commit to posting least on social media and have strong